Global Education Media presents Education Report on TV, the television program that promotes educational events and activities across the country for parents, students, practitioners in educational fields across categories, corporate organizations with products and services that appeal to the youths, government officials, particularly those saddled with the responsibility of managing education, and the general public. It also covers programs and activities in the educational sector, such as awards and opening ceremonies, school inter-house sports, collaborative engagement with NGOs, as well as corporate organizations, plus vocational and technical education, institution for people with special education needs, individual contribution towards the growth and development of education while celebrating success in the educational sector at all levels. For sponsorship and advert placement, please contact 0803-323-2771 or 0812-120-1359. Education Report on TV, promoting excellence in education on television nationwide.
The Lagos State Education District 2 Merits Award is one program teachers in the district look forward to yearly with high expectations. It is therefore necessary to ensure that such program gets better and also to endeavor that recipients of the awards share their success tips with others. Bearing these in mind, the Education District 2 organized an interactive forum. The Zonal Director, Quality Assurance, Shomolu Zone, Mrs. Grace Etang Umoru, stated that the effective use of instructional materials, good attitude, and teaching with passion are very important in having a successful teaching career.
One, your attitude determines your altitude. Second one is effective use of instructional materials. And the last one, teaching with passion. After ruminating on these topics, we came up with the notion that these three things are major to the success of the teaching system. That without these three things, it might be difficult to go on well.
Some of the awardees took turns in expatiating on these topics.
Don't be somebody else. You are you. I am me. You are unique. I hope you know. Yes. Don't be somebody else. Believe that you are equal to any other person. Nobody is better than you. Do not let stress or pressures consume your mind. Do not think doubt and faith. Think success and have victory in your life. Use your will. Refuse to be an ordinary teacher. Refuse to be what?
An ordinary teacher.
Don't be an ordinary teacher. The landlord man will teacher. Those teacher says who is just teacher when you are a special teacher. I am one. I don't know about you. Are you special?
Yes.
So please use your will.
People learn 1% by taste, 1.5% by touch, 3.5% by smell, 7% by hearing, and it is 7% by sight. So when these children see these things, they won't forget. When you place them and they see it, they won't forget. He went further and said, people remember 20% of what they hear, 30% of what they see, 50% of what they see and hear, 90% of what they see and do. Yes. The children, they take part in the use of instructional material. As they are looking at the instructional material, they are picking it up, they are remembering. And they remember, okay, yes, this is, mommy this, mommy that, and they start working. And they are always very active. They take part in what goes on in class.
A passionate teacher you use not the discussion method to teach that topic. You use field trip method. By the time you bring them out of the classroom, take them to the field, show them the contract. Now, everybody, attention, and now, you come and throw the contract and let's see what happens. Even before you come mention something, they say, hey, it's me that something that has to do with playing, throwing, especially the boys. They've been interested in doing that. You come and throw the contract. Yes. And now, where is it landed? That question. Now, calculate the number of ants there. That particular topic, they will never forget it.
thing like that because they have seen it and they were very happy when you were teaching that topic.
During the question and answer segment of the forum, some teachers asked questions relating to the topics and answers were provided while suggestions were made.
What can we say about our leaders? That in spite of putting in your best, and yet, probably because you're not in the good book or whatever, they are so blind to whatever you are doing, or they decide to close their eyes on whatever you're doing. What can you say? Or don't you think it can affect the attitude of such a teacher?
Everything still boils down on attitude. No matter the situation, let us try to tolerate, try to endure, persevere, and you'll see what the Lord will do. Don't wait for human beings to appreciate you. Allow God to appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Whatever we are doing, we are not doing it in vain. And right from this moment, we must make up our mind to welcome change all the time. At times it may be favorable, at other times it may not be favorable. But just do your own because you have a conscience and you know more than that person, thinking that you are just doing normal that, you are just doing carrying me. You know more than that person. Because at the end of the day, you will have that self-fulfillment. Your conscience will not condemn you.
If you must be the best teacher in the district, you must be all-rounder. The best teacher in your school, you must be everywhere. The best teacher in the zone, you must be everywhere.
When we are tensed up and all our muscles are used up, it can quickly lead to our demise rather than, although we are doing it with all our capacity, but when it comes to that area, I think she needs to be guided or the adjustment of timetable could be done. If she's having 4 periods at a stress, why not break it down? 1 period rest, and that period. If that attitude, that is discussed with the principal, knowing that she's very, she has a very good attitude and she's really interested. If the thing, we have 8 periods and then she's broken down, let her rest, another one, rest, another one. That will have helped her, and then that will make her last longer for the Ministry of Education and Lagos State, and to our children, to the husband, and to the family.
Education Report on TV spoke to some teachers who were present at the forum, and they were of the opinion that this forum is the right step in the right direction.
I've learned about teaching with passion and using instructional materials while teaching, and your attitude and your attitude goes a long way. When you say attitude, anywhere you get to in life, you meet people with different attitudes. You should be able to accommodate. You should be able to relate with people you meet. When you're talking with teaching with passion, if you don't have passion with what you are doing in life, you are wasting your time. In teaching, if you have passion for, I'm in teaching because I have passion for teaching. If you are teaching with instructional materials, you want to pass the message across to the student. They remember 80% of what they are taught.
Facilitators have presented papers on passion, on instructional materials, and attitude to work on the job. I think this will go a long way to motivate and to let teachers on the job have another way of attending to their work.
The forum organized by the Lagos State Education District 2 has indeed sensitized the participants. Therefore, it is hoped that they will make good use of the knowledge towards improving the education sector. After all, it is said that to whom much is given, much is expected. General public is hereby notified that registration of children for admission into Nursery 1, Primary 1 in September 2014 will commence in all the divisions of Lagos State from Tuesday, the 27th of May to 15 July 2014. The minimum registration age for Primary 1 is 6 years, while the minimum registration age into Nursery 1 is 3 years. Application forms for registration can be obtained from the head teachers of all public nursery and primary schools in Lagos State. Parents and guardians should register in the schools nearest their homes. Completed application forms must be accompanied by 3 passport-sized photographs of the child and the child's birth certificate. All completed applications must be submitted on or before Tuesday, the 15th of July 2014 to the head teachers of the schools from where the forms were obtained. No late registration will be considered. Parents are advised to register at only one center. Registration is free. Affected children must be brought along to the registration centers. For more information, please call 080-2466-1427 or 081-5068-0934 or visit the nearest public primary school in the state. Announcer Mrs. Bola Daudu, the Executive Chairman, State Universal Basic Education Board.
Please, parents, guardians, don't hesitate and don't debar any child. They must not be used for child labor. Take them out to any center of your choice nearest your home and make sure that these children are registered. It is free and it is compulsory.